Welcome back to With Every Breath, Episode 9, The Light Within, Rediscovering Self-Love and Resilience. Let's take a deep breath together. There comes a time when survival is no longer enough. When you realize that the life you've built on sacrifice and endurance has kept you alive, but hasn't allowed you to live fully. This episode is about that turning point, the moment I realized that self-love was not optional but necessary. That if I wanted to heal, to thrive, to truly live, I had to choose myself over and over and over again. I spent many years putting others first, carrying responsibilities, pushing forward without rest. At some point, I realized survival had become my identity, and it was slowly breaking me. The shift came when I allowed myself to choose me, to make space for meditation, to move my body, to breathe deeply, to rest without guilt, to trust that loving myself was not selfish. It was the most radical act of resilience I could offer. For the first time in my adult life, I gave myself permission to pour into me. I went back to school and committed to finishing my doctorate degree. I pursued certification in education administration and eventually stepped into the role of principal. My work became a place of service, purpose, and leadership. But what sustained me wasn't just the work, it was the way I began to care for myself. This is the season where I discovered meditation, not just as a practice, but as a lifeline. I learned to sit in silence, to let my breath become prayer. I discovered sound frequencies and began using them as tools for centering and healing. I made changes to how I care for my body through exercise, eating healthier, and moving in ways that gave me energy rather than drained it. Slowly, brick by brick, I rebuilt my foundation, not from the outside in, but from the inside out. And what I realized is that when you care for yourself deeply, when you make space for your own healing, you create overflow. And that overflow poured into my children, my community, my students, those I serve, and my work as a leader. What I've learned is this: self-love is the foundation of everything else. Without it, you can't build trust, peace, or purpose that lasts. Resilience doesn't come from ignoring your wounds. It comes from tending to them, slowly and gently, until they transform into wisdom. Choosing myself was the moment I stopped asking permission to be whole. It was the moment I realized that wellness, mental, spiritual, emotional, wasn't a luxury. It was survival, yes, but it was also freedom. I want to invite you into a moment of reflection. Where in your life have you been surviving instead of truly living? What practices help you return to yourself, whether it's prayer, meditation, journaling, or rest? And what would it look like this week to choose yourself without guilt? If you don't have a journal nearby, just hold that intention quietly in your heart, or feel free to write it in your journal. As you reflect, hold on to this scripture. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. That's Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23. Let it remind you that your heart is worth protecting, nurturing, and choosing. Now let's breathe together. Inhale deeply and say silently, I am loved. I am loved. Exhale slowly and whisper, I am enough. I am loved. I am enough. I am loved. I am enough. Let's take a few breaths like this, letting self-love settle into your body, into your energy. I am loved. I am enough. Let it remind you that self-love isn't selfish, it's necessary. As you breathe, you'll hear a 528 hertz frequency playing in the background. great for love and self-healing. When you're ready, you can keep your reflections in your journal or share them with me inside the With Every Breath reflection space. If it feels safe, close your eyes. Picture a flame in your chest glowing brighter with each inhale. On the exhale, see that light spreading warmth through your whole body and whisper to yourself, I choose myself. I choose wholeness. I choose myself. I choose wholeness. With every breath, allow your light to expand. I choose myself. I choose wholeness. Take one more deep breath with me. In and out. Self-love is the light that never leaves us. Resilience is the choice to keep returning to it again and again. With every breath, may you remember you are worthy of love, you are stronger than you know, and you have everything you need already within you. Thank you for joining me for this episode. I hope you continue to the next episode where I will share my healing, how my healing led to the rebuilding of my community.